Happy New Year. Welcome. Um, we're going to be adopting a new method to apply in our analysis this new year. Though I've been doing it privately, but I felt it's necessary. We looked at it openly, not just for the private trainees and all that. So this is what I'm driving at. Infusing the fundamentals so that you have a better picture of what the technicals will do. Don't forget, there is this general mindset that the fundamentals influences what the price will do. Yes, I'm not disputing that or fighting it, but look at it the other way around. The fundamentals confirms what the technicals intends to do. Look at it the other way around because we are living in a world where everything is polarized. So wise to look forward, also stay forward and look backwards. Okay, if that doesn't make any sense right now, don't worry, just put it on the back of your mind. It will someday. Now, the only thing here of interest to me is this OPEC meeting. This OPEC meeting, which, as you can see, is an all-day event. Now, this OPEC meeting is the joint monitoring or joint ministerial. Let me check it so that I'll be sure. Joint ministerial monitoring committee. Yeah. OPEC, which is for those organizations, countries that have formed a group of bodies that is in charge of, first of all, telling how much oil that will be produced. Just when you have this forest factory, you can read it here. This I'm bringing it from my oil and gas background. Okay, they have 13 OPEC members. However, there are 11 other oil-rich nations that are part of this committee. Okay, but the point there is this committee is in charge of ensuring that commodity-based currencies or things that are influenced by commodities would have a different way in the market to look at it. Let me put it this way. They try to ensure that there is no surplus of oil in the market, and they try to ensure that there is no shortage of oil in the market, because when there is surplus, it will result in the price depreciating. When there is shortage, it will result in the price appreciating. So there's always this balance. That does not mean that there is no sentiment that is being played, but try to ensure balance. Okay, now people who will be more interested in this news are those who trade commodity-based currencies like Canadian dollar, those who especially look at just Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Um, I think these ones will be influenced if there is any change in the price of oil. But those trading oil primarily should be more concerned about this value. Okay, let's go straight to the technicals. Now, for the technicals, as you can see closely, pound yen has done the cyclic method, which is up and down. Okay, it has reached this bottom level, which is in confluence with the weekly demand. Okay, so if you look very closely, a lot of trade options were put in place here to ensure that we optimize whatever we are trying to get. And what I'm looking at here on GJ, though British pound, Japanese yen has hit my target, but not the overall target. There is this overall target here. But from here to here, I'm still very, it's a speculative zone, meaning it could react from here, it could react from here, it could react from here. But more importantly is this point A and point B. It could react from here or here. Okay, now if you look at it very well, there is this one has hit TP, this one is still playing, this one has hit TP, this one is still playing, like the trade is still active, order has been filled. Okay, so for GJ now, the simple thing I'll be waiting for is to see if there's going to be any price retracement, okay, to take out this supply, this guy who started this seller's territory. If he doesn't take the guy out, I want to see what price will do in the short term, because in the long term we are still heavily bearish. And don't forget that based on seasonal tendencies, most times during the Christmas and the Yuletide seasons, pound tends to depreciate against the yen. But you can do your own analysis. It's not like it is something that is waterproof or bulletproof or fail-proof, but you just dance with the tune. You don't try to force the market to do what you want the market to do. You try to understand what the market will do, anticipate, prepare for that action, and ensure that one, there are some things you have to put in place. One, your risk management. Two, your technicals is in check. Your fundamentals is in check. You put in your experience, your skill set, okay? And you look at market sentiment, okay? You look at seasonal tendencies. You also look at human psychology. All of these things could infuse and make price to perform in a way that most newbies or new traders may not anticipate or prepare along that direction. But this is just a few just important facts you should look at. Okay, so what I just mentioned, if it's loaded that you don't really understand everything, endeavor to come back and watch this recording. Okay, this is for GJ. I'm not going to spend much time on the other ones because they are straight to the point. For gold, we're looking for more bullish momentum. Okay, for gold, I'm looking for much bullish momentum because though there could be some sense of retracement before appreciating again. But where gold is now, we are in what? Buyer's territory. Okay, this is for gold. So the next thing I'm looking at is Bitcoin. Now, gold and Bitcoin tend to do what? Operate they tend to, they say they are, what's the term for it, correlated pair. I won't say pair because gold is like a pair but is a commodity. So okay, let's say there are instruments that correlate positively in the sense that when Bitcoin is appreciating, it's expected that gold should already be appreciating. Like just that's the way it operates. Okay, so if you look at this very well, Bitcoin is appreciating, but that doesn't mean that we should be looking for buys. Okay, because Bitcoin is in what? Seller's territory, seller's domain. Okay, Bitcoin is in seller's domain. So I'm going to stop here. If you have any question, feel free to ask. This is the setup I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Okay, and again, it is not this is just my suggestion. It's not like I'm giving you financial advice. Okay, you do your research, and happy new year. Wish you all the best, and Baraka Bashad. Bye for now.